Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Katarina. I film videos about project panning, cruelty-free and vegan beauty, and I'm just trying to enjoy my own makeup collection here on my channel. Today's video is going to be my second update for the Panning Solitaire Project Pan. So Panning Solitaire is the theme for PANtastic Ladies Facebook groups Pan that palette this year, and this project is created by Erynn M. I will link Erynn's channel down below, as well as the spreadsheet where you can find everyone who is doing this project. I jumped into this project a little bit late, in the very beginning of May, but I really wanted to join in because this is such a fun and different project. So the idea is to pan eyeshadows in sets. You can set your own goals, whether it is to finish the eyeshadow or hit pan on the eyeshadow. But the idea is to first pan your single, then pan your duo, then pan your trio, then your quad, and so on. If you finish your duo before your single, the duo doesn't count until the single is finished. Previously I have introduced my single and duo to you in the intro, and then in the first update I introduced my trio to you. And today I will be bringing in my quad to this project, and that will be the last set of eyeshadows I will be bringing in. My goal is to finish all of the eyeshadows I'm bringing into this project, but to be honest I don't know if I can do it, because I'm working on so many other eyeshadows too. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance eyeshadow palette is my main pan that palette this year, and my goal is to finish the palette completely. And this project kinda supports that project. But then I also started pan those eyeshadows with my future pan that palettes, where my goal is just to hit pan. So what comes to eyeshadows, I do have a lot of projects going on right now, so I don't know if I can finish all of these eyeshadows, but at least I want to hit pan on all of these eyeshadows and finish most of them. But we'll see how the year goes on. I feel the next couple of months the progress is probably going to be a little bit slower with all of my panning projects, just because I'm working on so many things right now. But I think the closer we get to fall, the better the progress is starting to be, when I will be actually able to move some of the eyeshadows out. That being said, I am really close of finishing a couple of these eyeshadows that are in this project, so I think it is a pretty good update. But right now I do have a lot of projects going on. All of the eyeshadows in this project are in my magnetic tart palette, and all of them are depotted from different palettes. So yeah, let's start with my single. So my single eyeshadow is this deep matte brown, and I will put up here a close-up picture what it looked like a month ago and what it's looking like right now. I repressed it right away after the last update, and now after repressing it I have used up over half what was in the pan. I have also started to tally my uses, so that really inspires me when I can see how many times I actually used the eyeshadow. This eyeshadow I used total 24 times after filming the last update. I used this almost every single day on my brows. I actually don't like this one as an eyeshadow that much. I just don't think it's the best formula. It's not as pigmented as I would like it to be. And right now I'm working on a couple of other deeper matte browns in my 30 by 30 project pan. So this is not something I would prefer on my eyes. However, it is the perfect brow color to me because it is more cool toned, so it doesn't clash with my cool toned hair. But yeah, I'm doing really well with this one, and my goal would be to finish it by the next update. Then my duo are these two eyeshadows. They are both from the Balm Voyage 2 eyeshadow palette, and I do have really good progress with the shade Tervetuloa. I actually repressed this one too after filming the last update, but I hit pan on the eyeshadow again almost right away. These pans are really small and they are necessarily not my favorite shape, because it can be a little bit difficult to put the brush there if you have a fluffier brush. That is a beautiful eyeshadow. I am wearing it today in my lid and as transition shade. And this one I have used in total 21 times, so pretty many times. And this one I actually have worn on my eyes. This one works really well as transition shade when I wear pink eyeshadow. Even though this is not necessarily a pink, it is more like a beigey shade. But I think it goes very well with pinks, and I was so focused on panning pink eyeshadows from my Modern Renaissance eyeshadow palette. There's not much left and my goal would be to finish this eyeshadow by the next update. The another eyeshadow from the Balm Voyage 2 eyeshadow palette is called Wilkommen. This one I didn't use once during the past month. It's just not necessarily one of those colors that go that well with pink eyeshadow that I have been so focused on. And I just haven't felt like wearing it. However, I want to start working on it already because this is going to be probably the most challenging eyeshadow in this project for me. I don't really have a proper dip in it yet and it's not deep, but if I'm going to wear it all over my lid, it is deeper what I usually go for. Usually I go for something a little bit lighter. To be honest, from all of the eyeshadows, this is the one that I am not sure if I can finish it. I'm sure I can hit pan and I'm sure I can get close finishing it, but if I can't finish it, it's not the end of the world, but I really need to start making progress on it if I want to get close finishing it this year. And then my trio are these three eyeshadows over here. They are all depotted from the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette. These lighter shimmers in the Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette are not my favorites. Some of the shimmers in the palette are really amazing. For example, this shimmer over here and then these three. But these are kind of like on a more flaky side. But they look really nice when I do very clear primer under them, but they are not the best quality of eyeshadows. As you can see, I have now hit pan on the shimmery pink. I did wear it 4 times. As I said, I was really focused on panning pink makeup, and I actually had similar eyeshadow to this in my Project 10 Uses roulette. But even still, even though I've really focused on that in June, I still wore this 4 times. I am really happy about the new pan, but right now I'm starting to feel like I do want to take a break of panning pink makeup, and in July I want to focus on more warmer eyeshadows. These other 2 eyeshadows in my trio, I used both of them once, and I really want to focus on the peachy eyeshadow during the next month, so my goal would be to hit pan on this one by the next update. We'll see if I can do it, because in this one there is not that much of dip going on. So that is my progress with the eyeshadows I already have in this project, and now it's time to roll in my guad to this project. And my guad will be these 4 eyeshadows over here. They are all mattes, really basic mattes to be honest, and something I know will be pretty easy to hit pan on and use up. So there is like a light highlight shade. This is like a light yellowy creamy shade. I am wearing this one today as Pro Bone highlighter, and this kind of shade I do like to wear almost every single day on my makeup looks. There is a little bit of pan showing because the eyeshadow cracked a little bit when I was depotting it, but it didn't crack so bad that I would have to repress the eyeshadow, because some of the eyeshadows when I was depotting the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette were shattered completely. Like this eyeshadow, for example, this light peachy shade shattered completely and I had to repress it, but this didn't shatter so bad, so I didn't need to repress it, but I don't count that to be pan, because it's just a little bit cracked there. So whenever I hit pan where I concentrate my brush, then I count it as pan hit. But yeah, then there are a couple of warmer eyeshadows, like this light peach. It's quite light, it's more like transition shade, and then there is like warmer medium brown, and also there is a little bit more neutral medium brown. that I will be rolling into this project. So really basic mattes like transition shades, highlight shade, crease shade. So something I know will be easy to use. I don't think I will be focusing on the browns yet in July that much, just because in my Pantos eyeshadows I rolled into that project a peachy or almost like corally neutral eyeshadow. That peach has a little bit of pink in it, when this one is just like truly peachy. So I think I want to focus on that eyeshadow in my Pantos eyeshadows first. If I manage to hit pan on it during the next month, in that case I will start working on this peachy shade, or maybe both of these warmer eyeshadows that I just rolled into this project. That was my progress. So goals for the next update: to finish the single, to finish the another shade from my duo, the Tervetuloa, and then to hit pan on the light shimmery peach. That's everything for today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and see you in my next one. Bye bye!